students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is images, links and frames in HTML5. So in this chapter, if you see your book, you'll find many topics like frames, then you'll find CSS and all. So some topics, those 2-3 topics I'm going to skip for now, because this HTML we have not got in class 7. It's a continuation of uh, chapter which was started in a new book in 6, 7 and 8. It comes like that. They started in 6, then continued in 7, then class 8. But for you, it's just a new chapter because you have not done anything regarding HTML. So in this chapter, we'll discuss all these points. Inserting images and set height and width for the image. Then aligning images. After that, this one attribute we use in image, alt attribute. So linking web pages, using images as links, then inserting audio and video in the page. Now before this, you should know what is HTML. HTML is basically used to create web pages. Okay, so when you are using HTML, it's a basic element to create a web page. To write those HTML code, certain rules are followed, certain syntax means certain kind of symbols or certain kind of words are used, okay, in a particular way or particular manner. I'll show you. Okay, so it is, just remember one thing, it is used for to design the web page. So, and in this chapter, because the writers thought that you have already learned something of HTML, so what they are teaching you in this chapter, so how to insert image, how to means align those images, all these things they are teaching. Okay, so because of that, I'll start from very beginning, how to means use one, how to write one HTML program, and how to means run that program. So I'll show you everything step by step, just see. Okay, so but only these points we are going to discuss, only these points, 2-3 points, those frames and CSS I'm going to leave it out. Okay, afterwards if you have time in afterwards, then you can learn it by yourself, or you can take my help also. But because it was not learned earlier, so I'll skip those 2-3 topics for now. Okay, so just start. Okay, so what we are going to do, we'll create one web page. For that, first what you have to do, you can use any text editor like text document, Word, or any other. This one you have to use to type the program. Okay, to type the program. After that, those program need to be saved as by giving the extension .html. Then that programs can be run. I'll write a program. There only I will insert those images. After that, I'll go for the linking and all. Okay, so just see step by step, and at last I'll give you the question answers of this chapter, and there also I'll leave some questions I'll not give, which are related to CSS and frames. Okay, so just see. Okay, so first what I'll do, I'm right clicking on the desktop, I'll go to new, then I'm clicking on text document. Again I'm showing right clicking, new, then you select the text document, then you open the text document, make it visible. I'll make the text document font a little bit bigger so that all of you can see. Okay, so now if you see, we'll start the program with HTML. This whatever text we are writing inside these two brackets are known as tags. Okay, so we're starting one HTML program with HTML tag. Okay, after that, like we have opening bracket and closing bracket, here also we have opening tag and closing tag. Okay, then we will have slash HTML. So that means we are closing it. Okay, so after this, I think in a web page you have seen that there's a title, like if you go to our school website, you'll find that your San Antonio school will be written in a title bar. So to write that kind of thing, we use head tag and title tag. Just see, you'll find it. Okay, just see step by step. So you'll write head, then you write title. So in title, you'll write St. Anthony's School. Okay, then I'll give slash title, then slash head. And remember one thing, this HTML is not case sensitive. That means you can either use small letter or you can use capital letter. It will work, but the spelling should be correct. Here you can see I have used small letter. Here I have used the capital letter, but it will work. Okay. Now, first step I'll show you how. I have told you that this part will be displayed in the title bar. I'll show you how you can do it. Okay. First, you have to go to File. You go to Save As. I'm showing the way of saving a means HTML file, which will help you to create the web page. Okay, so I'm writing the my program dot HTML. Okay, and I'm saving this one in desktop. So save it. So now if you go to the desktop, you will see this my program like this. Why this icon is coming? Because this is the icon of Microsoft Edge browser and this is the default browser of the system. That is why this browser or this symbol is used. Okay, if you double click on this, you'll get a web page. Just see. Okay, it may take some time. See. Here you can see it's coming as St. Anthony's School. Okay. Now in the web page, whatever I'm going to write, that should be written inside the body tag. Now nothing is here because I have not written anything. You can just see this one. I have just written this St. Anthony's School. But whatever I need to display on the web page, that is to be written inside the body tag. Okay, so now I'll write it and I'll save it again. Okay, just pressing Ctrl plus S because I've already saved this one in desktop. Now whatever change I made, I'll make the changes. After that, I'll just press Ctrl plus S. Okay, then I'm going to reload the page. Okay, then you'll find the contents, whatever is there. Okay, so I'm writing now body slash body. So here if you see, I'm writing my school name is just one line I'm writing. Anthony's School. Now, as you can see, I have typed a line. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Okay, I file save. Okay, saved, or by pressing Ctrl plus S also you can save it. Okay, so now I'll go to the previous thing. Okay, here I reload the page. You see here, can you see this? My school name is St. Anthony School. It is situated. Okay, my spelling is wrong. Again, I'll reload it. Okay, it is SI situated. Okay, I'll save it now. Now you'll see here, if I reload it, see, situated in Abhaipur, North Guwahati, right? So suppose this is a basic web page I have created. With this one, if I want to uh, insert one image, okay, so what was our first topic? Inserting images and set height and width. Okay, so for that, what I have to do, after here I have to use one tag called BR. So what is BR will do? BR will give you a gap between the lines and the picture. Okay, so after that you have to give img. Okay, that means it is for image. Then src, that is your source, is equal to, you have to write the path and the particular image name. Now I have stored this program in the desktop, and at the same time I've stored one picture also. If you see here, its type is JPG file. Okay, so if I go to the properties to see this one, you'll see that the name of the file is school and it is .jpg. Okay, now what I will type, school.jpg. Understood? So I have to type the name here, img, it is for image, src source, because I've stored the program and the image in the same location, that is in a desktop. Okay, so that is why I have to just write the name. So image name is school.jpg. Then I'll save it. Okay, suppose I have stored the image in a particular different location, then the path name I have to type. That means suppose I have stored in the D drive. Okay, then I have to type like this. Then your suppose some name I have to give, then folder name I have to give, then like this I have to type. But because I have just stored the image and the file in the same location, that is in the desktop, I don't need to write anything. So that is why I suggest that whenever you are inserting one image, you keep the program and the image file or the photo in the similar location, same location, then just name you have to write. Now save it. I'll see what will come. I'll go here, reload it. The school picture is coming, right? The school picture is coming, right? This picture I was having on the desktop. This picture, it came, right? It came here. See. Now, it has taken the default height and width. Okay, that height and width I can set. Height and width I can set now. Now let's see. So here I can give height is equal to 400 is for pixel height, and width is equal to suppose 600 px. If I save it, if I go here now, if I go here now, if I reload it, I'll see a smaller picture. Can you see this? Right? So I've got that height and width. Okay. Now one more thing was told about the next one. just see what we have. Inserting images with this one is done. Aligning images. Okay, so if I write this one, ALIGN, align is equal to, suppose I want this in center. I'll save it by pressing Ctrl plus S. Again I'll go here. If I reload it, you'll see this picture. 1 minute, it's not coming. It's it may not be this. 1 minute. Let me check in the book. Okay, so what I can use? I can use align equal to right. Now I have, earlier it was in the left hand side. I have saved it, and if I go here, you will see it is in the, if I reload it, or it's in the right hand side. If I remove this one, suppose I have removed this and I am pressing Ctrl plus S, you will see that it will come back to the left hand side. That means by default it's in the left hand side, but if you want to take it to the right hand side, you can use align is equal to right, not center. I gave center, that's why it was not coming. Okay, so if I give this one, it will come to the right hand side. Okay, in your book it was done by using the CSS property. That was that I'm not teaching you at the point, at this point. Okay, because you don't know even the basic things of HTML. Okay, so next one is your attribute, that is called ALT. This ALT attribute, it will tell about the image. Okay, whatever image you are inserting, that about, suppose you are writing ALT is equal to image of St. Anthony's School. Suppose this one you are writing. Okay, now if you go to the particular web page, you will find no difference. Just if I click on here, now no difference. But one thing, suppose you will see now. Okay, suppose I have removed this image from here, the particular location, and if suppose if I'm keeping it here in a particular folder, so now if I reload the page, you'll see image of St. Anthony's School. Sometimes when the web pages are slow to load, okay, that time this property works. Whenever you're using ALT, that time this will come into place. Okay, whenever suppose it is loading slowly, that time it will help. Okay, so that is the role of ALT attribute. Okay, so now again I'll go to the this folder. I'll bring it to the desktop. Okay, I'll bring this one to the desktop again, where it is the original location. Okay, it's coming here. So now if I reload this web page, you will see that the image is again coming. Okay, now we are going to see how we can link web pages. Suppose I have made two other pages and I have one home page. Okay, so in case of linking, we use a tag that is called anchor element, or A. Simple A we write inside those two brackets. I'll show you how to connect or how to link those web pages. Okay, web pages you can link. So for that, first, this is one web page I have, that is your my program. Okay, I'll save it. After that, I have to create two more web pages and I have to keep in the same place. Okay, the way I have kept my program here. So I'll I'll give the page name as link 1 and link 2. Okay, uh, or maybe any other name, whatever we like. Okay, we'll give just again same procedure. Okay, so the text document you have to open. Here you have to type even small or this doesn't matter. Two web pages will create like this. Title. Keep this one as page 1. Okay, then I'll give slash title slash html, sorry, slash head. Okay, after this I'll give body, then I'll type anything whatever I like. Okay, so I'll type this is page 1. I am just checking. Okay, then I'll finish the slash body. Doesn't matter you are writing capital or small, but the spelling has to be correct. Now I'll save this one, this page as page1.html. Okay, I'll go to file, I'll go to save as, same location I'll go in a desktop. So I'm saving it as this one as page. This one you remember. Okay, if I'm giving any space or something, that one you have to remember, because same name you have to write. Okay, I'll show you where you have to write page1.html. this name you have to remember how you are writing it, or capital small doesn't matter, but the space or anything you are giving, that you have to remember. So now I'm saving it on the desktop again. Okay, so now here only I'll edit one thing. I'll write it as a page 2. I'm just checking this is page 2. Here this line I'll change. This is a new page. So for a little bit of difference I am giving this one. I'll go to file. I'll go to save as. Okay. Then I'll give page 2.html. Okay. Save. So now if I go here, you'll find my program page 1 and page 2. So page 1 if I open, you'll find what you are getting. This is page 1. I am just checking. Okay, and page 2 if you click, it's coming. This is page 2. This is a new page. Okay, both are coming, correct? So just I'm closing it for now. Now here you see, we'll use this anchor element now at this one. Okay, so I have given br, for one more br I'll use br, enter. Then before the again I'm giving this one, keeping the things little bit separate. Okay, so here you'll see I'll use this a element, a href, reference, hypertext reference. So here I will write page 1 dot html. Okay, page 1 dot html. Understood? Next one, after that I'll give this. Here I'll write click here to go to page 1. Then I'll finish this element, anchor element. Understood? Now if I press Ctrl plus S and if I reload this page like this one, my program I am doing it. So here you will see some difference. See, click here to go to page 1. If I click here, it will go to here. Can you see this? This is page 1. I am just checking. It's coming to a new page, right? It's coming to a new page. Similarly, same thing if I use for the page 2. Okay, I'll just copy it. Copy this line. I'm copying it, and after this I'm giving one BR2 so that it comes from a new line. Again I am pressing, just I will change it to 2. Then the name, this name we have to change it to 2. So if you remember, I have given the name page 1 and page 2. Page 1 HTML, page 2 HTML. That's what I'm giving it here now. Okay, page 1.html, page 2.html. Now if I save this one, again if I go to this page, particular page, you'll see one more line here, page 2. Click here to go to page 2. Suppose you want little bit more gap in between, you give one more BR. It is for breaking the line. You'll see here coming. Click here to go to page 1, click here to go to page 2. If I click here, this is page 2, this is a new page, it's coming. So if you go here, this page 1, I'm just checking, right? So it can just interlink those pages. Okay, similarly here what you can do, you can link with the some website pages also. Okay, I'll just give one example. Okay, so we'll give one example here. So if you are going to, now here if you see, I have written hrf and here I have just click here to visit flipkart.com. That means when you click, you'll go to the flipkart.com. This is called external linking. Internal linking and external linking, two linkings we have. If you click on this, it will just see, it will come like this. So if you click on this, it will go to the, okay, we need net connection. So when you click on that, it will go to the flipkart.com. Okay, so this is what your linking is all about. Similarly, you can use image to make a link, and also you can use audio and video. Okay, so in case of any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so thank you all.